Before the iPhone, phones looked like this. Introduction to the iPhone, now phones look like this. The iPhone has always been about touch interfaces, from the keyboard to the user interface, to even operating the hardware, but it relied solely on touch, at least until recently. The iPhone has had a few key buttons: the sleep wake, volume up and down, and home button. The home button has been our way for the last decade to return to the home screen from any app with a single press. With a long press, it's been the way to get Siri's attention. With a double press, I'm presented with all my most recent apps. With a triple press, I'm able to easily turn on VoiceOver, Zoom, Magnify, along with other accessibility features. And with the rest of my fingertip, I'm able to unlock my phone, use Apple Pay, and download apps with Touch ID. As you're aware, the home button plays many roles when it comes to the functionality of our phones. You see, Steve Jobs has never been a fan of buttons. From the first Mac having no arrow keys on the keyboard, to the iPod Shuffle having no buttons at one point. It was actually a selling point that the iPhone had as few buttons as possible. Apple is continuing this tradition with the release of the iPhone X and the removal of the home button. The iPhone 7 and 7 Plus foreshadowed this design change a year ago, when the clicking home button was actually ditched in favor for a capacitive touch surface with haptic feedback. But what does that mean for functionality? Over the years, Apple has included new ways to interact with our phones. For instance, I just raised my iPhone to wake it up. I can tell Siri to adjust my volume. Speaking of Siri, hey Siri. In iOS 11 on the iPad, you can access the apps through the dock, split screen, and control center. Speaking of control center on iOS 11, I can easily tap my accessibility shortcuts and find individual functions in the new customizable control center. But what about Touch ID? With the iPhone X, Apple has ditched the fingerprint sensor in favor for Face ID. This is a brand new facial recognition system that will uniquely identify you. This acts as a new method for unlocking your phone, Apple Pay, and downloading apps. That's great and all, but how can you return from an app back to the home screen? The iPhone X is all screen from ears to chin. Similar to the iPad's dock in iOS 11, the iPhone X will have one as well. Pull up and easily access the new home button, a virtual home button. Although the physical home button is long gone, the functionality is all still there. What does this mean for remaining buttons? What about other devices? We'll have to wait and see, but I bet you, expect less physical buttons. Rest in peace, home button. Rest in peace. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you're going to be buying the new iPhone anytime soon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to check out the video that's generated just for you on screen. And if you want to support me in what I do, check out my Patreon down below. Thank you guys, and I will hear you next time. Bye.